So, they finally dropped the trailer. The trailer for Avengers Endgame is finally here, and there was a lot that we saw, but there was also a lot that we didn't see. The trailer starts off with Tony Stark drifting in space in that weird freaky spaceship that Ebony Maw was piloting, and he's sending a message out to Pepper Potts. He's running out of food, he's running out of water, he's running out of oxygen. He's basically about to die, and he's ready to give up. Two questions in regards to that scene. When we last seen Tony Stark, he was on planet Titan with Nebula after the snap. So my first question is, why isn't she in the same predicament as Tony Stark? And my second question is, how did they get split up in the first place? I also have a theory. Pepper Potts is going to suit up in the Iron Man armor and save Tony Stark from space. That's assuming if she survived the snap. We now cut to Avengers HQ, where we see Captain America and Black Widow assessing the situation of what happened. They're looking at pictures of Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, and Shuri. We don't know whether or not Shuri actually got snapped away, but because they have a picture up, we can assume that's the case. Because when we last saw Shuri, she was getting kicked in the face by that elf-looking dude. Also in this scene, we see a tear run down the face of Steve Rogers, and it felt like I was watching the American flag cry. We get to see a small glimpse of Thanos in this trailer. We don't actually get to see his face, but his armor is being hung up in some cornfield in a scarecrow-like fashion. He appears to be injured, and his gauntlet is still very much damaged. No more snaps for you, mister. Finally, we get to see Hawkeye, or I guess he's Ronin now? For those of you unfamiliar with the comics, Hawkeye develops the Ronin persona after the tragic loss of his family, and he becomes a badass samurai who no longer gives a f***. What we don't know is, where's Doctor Strange's partner Wong? What about Pepper Potts? How about Michael Pena and T.I.? They were in the Ant-Man movies. These are questions that need to be answered. Also, there's some supporting characters that survived the snap but we don't see in the trailers, like War Machine, or Okoye, or M'Baku. Who the hell is running Wakanda right now? What's going to happen to all of that vibranium? Overall, the trailer was pretty meh, but that's mostly because they didn't show you much. And that's okay, because the movie comes out in 5 months, people. I don't need spoilers at this point. I'm still excited about the movie, but what did you think about the trailer?